Harihi Om. Om Tat Sat. Welcome to the series on Shat Sampati. We've looked at 3 wealth of characters so far, which is Samadhana, Sama, and Dhamma. Today we go to the 4th wealth of character known as Uparathi in the lineage of the Shat Sampati, the 6 virtues. Uparathi means what? Uparathi means enjoying anything that you do with the same sense of accomplishment. Whether it be a small deed or a big thing, right? You must have the same sense of enthusiasm and the same sense of commitment to the task at hand. That is Uparathi. You know what that means at the end of the day? If you can do that, then you have a very balanced approach to everything that you do in your day-to-day life. You don't think, this is a small task, so X can do it or Y can do it. Oh, that's a big task, so whatever is given. Yoga Kshemam. If you do my deed, I will look after your needs. That is the divine assurance. So when there is a lack of Uparathi, so when you don't have Uparathi, for example, right? So what happens? There is a sense of dejectedness, no interest, no enthusiasm, no zest for doing something. You do not like doing anything. Well, if you don't have Uparathi or if you lack Uparathi, you don't like doing anything. Anything becomes a chore, and a chore that you loathe. That becomes very difficult. And the first thing you say is no. One who does not have a sense of keenness or enthusiasm cannot create or invent anything new. For them, everything becomes a difficult task, a chore, right? Uparathi means, opposite to that, doing everything wholeheartedly, finding joy, taking total interest in whatever you're doing, focusing in everything that you do. Whether it is sweeping the road, washing your car, writing something, cooking something, singing a bhajan, reciting a mantra, that same sense of joy must pervade in each and every task that you do. If that is the sense of feeling you have when you actually do things or say things, then you have got total control of this 4th wealth of character called Uparathi. Let me give you an example, right? In Ramayana, I've spoken to you about Ramayana at length, or 6 khandas, 7 khandas rather. When Rama instructed the Vanaras, the monkeys, to build a bridge, there was a problem because the monkeys could carry all the boulders and, arrange them in a way. But because they were, moving, so there was a sense of imbalance. So then Rama asked the squirrels to come in and help. And the squirrel said, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Rama said, go into the water, right? Wet yourselves. That means make sure your fur gets completely wet. Come and roll yourself in the sand and then walk on the bridge and shrug off the sand so that the sand goes into all the little holes, the nooks and the crannies of the rocks, and then it makes it more solid. It's like cement, basically, because it was wet sand, right? So it holds all the rocks together. And the squirrels were so overjoyed that they had been given a task. They didn't think, what? Just putting sand. Oh, how come the monkeys got a big job and they did it with such joy, with such love, with such sense of enthusiasm, with such sense of keenness. Why? Because the squirrels showed the quality of Uparathi, right? They didn't care whether it is a big job or a small job. For them, it was a job given to them by Rama. And that is what Uparathi means. So I want you to reflect in your own life, right? In your own life, when you have moaned or complained or lamented or loathed or got disappointed when you were asked to do something, right? Moving forward, whatever you are given to do by anyone, whether it's in your house or at work or anywhere else in a social setting, in the Sai organization, do it with a sense of joy. Do it with a sense of love. Do it with a sense of commitment. I've seen in some places where the center presidents, the Sai center presidents, I've seen only one or two really, right? They will wait for all the devotees to go, and then they'll come out and they will arrange the shoes of everybody, because everybody comes, just puts the slippers or the shoes, and then they go in. I saw this person coming out, and I followed him, right? Where is this person going? I saw him coming out to the veranda outside the entrance, and then he was arranging all the slippers and the shoes. Ladies side one, men's side one. I thought, wow, this is Uparathi. Once you start doing that, once you start offering everything that you do as an act to God, Sarvam Krishnarpanam, everything that I do is offered to you as a task for what you have given me. This is what I'm giving back to you, right? Then your mindset changes, and your life too will then invariably change, because once the mindset changes, whatever you get as a result of that also will change. You see, like Meera, Meerabai. Meera had complete Uparathi, that is 100% Uparathi, because she was completely lost. Every time she closed her eyes to worship Lord Krishna, it was the same sense of joy, love, commitment, accomplishment. So much so she was lost. And that, my dear friends, is Uparathi. So whatever you're doing, do it with the same sense of love, joy, commitment, accomplishment. Then your wealth of character in terms of this Uparathi will grow and grow and grow. And people will see you differently, because you will feel, think, and speak differently, because of this Uparathi has descended now upon you. So may this Uparathi descend, seamlessly into one and all. Anyada Sharanam Nasti. Om Tat Sat.